Anyway, I guess the other thing is, I mean, Jake doesn't watch the show, but fuck you, Jake.
I just,
it is a great show.
Anyway, the girl's name, the actor's name, her name is Sydney Sweeney, and she mentioned how, first of all, Jake, to preface this, Sydney Sweeney is the hottest girl on the show. She's not actually a teenager, so it's okay.
I was under the assumption that no one on the show was
okay. Okay, great. I just needed to give you the okay to have feelings. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I thought you would have liked Zendaya more.
Normally that would be my type, but for whatever reason, Sweeney.
It's her character. That's why.
Sweeney has a couple things that are
just like Zendaya makes all this shit look fucking fantastic, but I don't want to fucking be around her.
That's what I mean. Zendaya makes me want to do drugs, and Sydney makes me want to have sex every now and then,
guys.
What?
Totally was in gallery view for the first half of that podcast.
That's okay.
I fixed it.
It's too late. It's over.
The last 20 minutes.
It's fine. I fixed it.
That's right. I don't think it. Actually, funnily enough, the most viewed TikTok video is us in fucking whatever mode that is. But anyway, so Sydney Sweeney, she was. I just saw. Basically, everyone has been. Pretty much objectifying her on TikTok and Instagram, just everything. I mean, they're like funny memes and stuff like that. So I'm sure she likes some of the attention, but I think right now she's having an issue with nobody seeing past the fact that she's very attractive and how good of an actor she is. I don't know if Jess has the quote.
I think that we saw something different.
What are you?
I saw her crying her eyes out on Instagram Live because people said she was ugly.
Oh no, I saw her talking about. Oh no, it says it right here. She feels like she's been overlooked because she gets naked on Euphoria. So her acting, she feels like she's being overlooked because she's constantly naked on the show. But so is everyone else in the show. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like everyone knows that she's a really good actress.
She asked for less nude scenes.
Definitely was not approved because I see her boobs every episode.
No, she said that he was supportive, but I saw on the internet people fucking flipping out on Sam Levinson.
I mean, he's I don't know how I feel about him, but
yeah, same.
He I don't know. He's got like a weird vibe. He calls Zendaya Z and I don't know. Just I know that's
why is that weird?
I don't know.
I mean, he's weird for other reasons. I don't know why that one's.
It was just one of the. I just don't like his.
I've only ever called Eric, and he's frustrated that other people have shortenings to their names. He's like,
actually,
Slavic bullshit has haunted me my entire life.
I get a lot of E. I get a lot of G. So no, that's not my issue. Okay.
I've literally never heard anyone call you that, and I know for a fact that I haven't.
I know you haven't called me G, but I used to work at a school in Brooklyn. Okay.
Oh, this makes me feel bad for her. I did pull it up. It said,
go ahead.
It says that she's never felt like Sam pushed it on her. And when she didn't want to, he didn't make her. But then it also says that she had experiences where she would want to go home and scrub herself completely raw because of how disgusting she felt. She didn't feel comfortable with her castmate or the crew and didn't feel like her character would be doing it. It's kind of contradicting, isn't it?
But it's also weird, though, that she's coming out with it now. Like the fact that she has the balls to come out with it now while the show's still going on.
Well, so because it's over. They're not going to have another season.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's only 2 seasons. I don't think it's going anymore. I think it was supposed to be, but I could be wrong. I just thought that was
honestly, they spent so much money on this season. I can't imagine them doing another one.
Yeah.
There's no way they can afford to bring Zendaya back. There's no way they can afford to. They're shooting on film. Like, it's wild. They're shooting, what is it, like 11 million an episode or some wild shit?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's no way. It doesn't like, even if everyone in the world watched this fucking show every Sunday, I don't understand how it would financially benefit them.
But even like the stuff that they use, like the cranes and stuff that they're using, it's ridiculous.
Wild. And it's almost like not pointless. Like it's cool. There was one where you're watching Zendaya, Jake. I mean, you don't have to watch it to envision this. This is for you. So Zendaya's in the house and she's leaving the house, and the crane follows a different character, I believe, and it goes above the house, and then you watch Zendaya walk to a car, and then it cuts to her.
It's a lot of like car. Yeah, it's a lot of like continuous stuff of like 360s and loops. It's super cool though. Like it really is. They did a good job.
Everyone loves a one shot.
HBO has a good history with that shit. Like going back to Game of Thrones, I can't think it was the Battle of Castle Black has like this amazing sweeping continuous 360 shot that had to have been hell to film because like it's not like it's one of the few times I ever watched like how HBO always has like the how it was made thing at the end of it, because I was watching that and I was just like, that is fucking impressive, because that was like a cast of like 100 200 people all acting at the same time in different moments and hitting their marks as this camp. Like,
yep,
it's fun. It had to have taken a lot of fucking time and choreography, and it fucking looked great.
It's like Deacons is 1917, but on crack, because they're doing all these loops and stuff.
Yeah.
You need to watch Euphoria, Jake.
I think I see some Deacon stuff now.
All right. We'll discuss that on next week's episode.
Deacon's the king.
And then Deacon's films that I watch.
Roger Deakins watches this podcast.
Oh, I would die happy.
I would poop.
He just comments and he's like, Woody Allen is innocent.
I would be like, fuck you, dude.
Or you'd start agreeing with him. You'd be like, you know what? Actually, he's got a point.
I've thought about it.
I've thought about it. It's only one person accusing him. It's only, it's not many. He's no Cosby, you know?
I've come to the conclusion that Roger Deakins, he can't be wrong. So about this.
Free our boy Woody Allen. What else we got? We could talk about. I just saw this.
Are we not going to end that topic?
Oh, I mean.
Oh, it's sad.
Jake, what are your thoughts on Sydney Sweeney getting naked and the
way she seems to feel about it seems sad. Like I haven't watched the show. I don't even know who it is, which doesn't, I guess, help the self-esteem of the issue.
Did you watch Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
She is Eden.
Oh, okay. I can picture that.
Yeah, you can.
No, yeah, that sounds terrible. Like, and it's more conflicting because, like she said, she said she never felt like she was forced into those scenes. It was like, but I can kind of understand that, where it's like you don't feel like you're pressured to do it in like that direct way. Mm-hmm. But because like the pressure of like the moment, and then like maybe just getting into a thing that ended up a little bit different than what you thought it was going to be. Because that time where it's like you start to do shit, then you realize like halfway through, like, oh, I don't want to be doing this. But then at a certain point, it's like we're kind of already halfway through this shit. You just finish it and hope for the best at the end of it. Like,
right,
fun. But I think everyone, not on that level, but like everyone has an experience like that where they're just like, yeah, I wish I didn't do this shit.
Well, the one interesting thing is that Zendaya, she made sure that it's in her contract that she doesn't get naked during the show. So
she's always been like that, though.
Right. I mean, whatever. I guess.
And it's not a bad thing. I don't mean anything by it when I say it. I just mean like she's ever since she was on Disney, like, well, coming out of Disney, she's always been like that. Like,
Disney was like, nah, girl. You're playing a high schooler. We gotta get those titties out.
Well, it's so funny though, because her show was with Bella Thorne. So could you look at the opposites of them? Like Bella Thorne came out of Disney, Zendaya came out of Disney, complete opposite from each other.
Bella Thorne is the only fans girl.
Yeah, she's the girl who hangs out with like all the YouTubers and like, yeah.
But anyway, I could see why Sweeney would be upset because, I mean, obviously Zendaya is a bigger name, but like you said, Sweeney was in Handmaid's Tale, so it's not like she's nobody. I'm sure if she said she didn't want to do something, she could. Like Zendaya has that in her contract. I'm sure Sweeney, but
that's what she's kind of, at least my understanding, it seems like that's what she said, that like that she didn't feel like there was a lack of support for her if she did say no.
Yeah.
Really more so, I think, the rear view mirror of it. Like the moments that like she did do the thing, like I don't think it's purely being naked as much as it's like the naked in the context of what's going on.
And also like actors are weird is not the right word, but like, so she got away with saying no when she didn't think her character would do it, right? So maybe in the moments where she thought her character would do it, she was uncomfortable as herself and then comfortable as the character. If that makes sense.
I don't know.
I mean, sometimes it I guess the argument could be made for a lot of sex scenes. Like, is it warranted all the time? Probably not. But
there's a lot of sex scenes and nude scenes that are just there for like audience reactions.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's a lot of what Euphoria is as far as like the sex scenes. Like a lot of it can be implied. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, I feel like they have done some scenes that are implied. They haven't necessarily gone the entire way, but a lot of the times they'll go like, I don't know, they'll go super far. And, you know, as like a guy, it's like, whatever, right, sure. But I can see how it can appear to be a little much at times.
Yeah. Same.
So shout out to Sweeney. Good luck.
Hold for Everything podcast.